What is going on, everybody? Got another opening for everyone. Managed to pick up some pretty interesting stuff from my LGS Game Haven, which is sponsoring this video, and hooked me up with a lot of good stuff. So I am looking forward to cracking it open. Their link will be in the description. Excuse me. So feel free to check out their store for any type of sealed product or singles, Pokemon, Magic, One Piece. I mean, even Riftbound right now, they got pretty much everything. So thank you so much, Game Haven, for helping us out with all this stuff. Let's get started into it. Starting off with the Ceremonial Dagger. And we're going to start with Ascended Heroes because we already know Prismatic is what we're going to end up going for. Got a whole bunch of good little goodies, but let's start off with this, because that's one of those situations of one of these is not like the other. So, and I have not opened one of these ETBs yet. So, although a friend of mine, his son, he just messaged me actually last night, the day before recording this, ended up pulling the gold Dragonite out of like a random pack. I'm like, wow, that's good on him. So hold on to this. Alright, what's in this thing? Ooh, that's interesting. Normally everything's just kind of slotted in here, but this is a little bit different with this big plastic case. Alright, so we got some sleeves. Always love those. We have a promo. Promo is Zekrom. Okay, actually, you know what? I can really use this Zekrom because I have, through some conversations, we got some energies in here too. Ooh, and some dice and a nice little token. I like it. Dragonite token. I like these dice too. Purple and green. I like the different color combinations like that. And then we have the packs. How many packs we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 packs. Alright, 9 packs of Ascended. We're going to be opening up. Yeah, so what I was saying with the Zekrom, having a conversation with a couple of friends, come to find out they're all making their own like little personal Pokédexes. And, you know, I kind of, I guess, jumped a little bit on the bandwagon, decided I want to do that too. But I have some stipulations in doing it. Can't just be you know, any version of a card. No, we got to make it a little bit more difficult. So the what I am doing is we are going to do my Pokedex is going to be, I can only use SIRs and IRs, or if there's like a promo for a thing like this, I can use those. And what are the other stipulations? As long as the SIR or IR is not in a chain, meaning like Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, Charmander, like the 151 chains right there, as long as it is not in a chain, if there is a version of the Pokemon sleeping, I have to use that. And I say Bulbasaur because I know there's a Bulbasaur one that is sleeping, but because he is part of a chain, we're going to go for the whole chain of it. And then I forgot what the other stipulation was. But yeah, so those are probably two of the biggest ones. Haunter, Lily's Termination, Cynthia's Spirit Bomb, Erica's Tangela, Weevil, and Rayquaza. That's kind of cool. I've always liked Rayquaza. I thought Rayquaza was a bad Mamma Jamma. But yeah, so the Pokedexes that we are making, like I said, my friend and his son, they are making one each. He was already starting one, and then his son's like, "Hey, Dad, I want to get into it too." So they started making one, helped them out, hooked him up with a couple of cards. His son with some cards to finish up his base set, and because they told me that versions didn't matter or anything like that, so I said, "Okay, cool, I got plenty of stuff then." All right, Mega Frostlass EX. Oh, that's the other thing too. We can't use Megas. We want the original forms of them. That's what it was. So, the other part to it as well is that the SIRs and IRs, they can't be the Megas, and they have to be in the original version of the cards, meaning that, so for example, Slowpoke, there is an SIR Slowpoke, or an IR, I think it's an IR actually, of Slowpoke, in which Slowpoke is a water Pokemon, but the first iteration, or the first introduction of Slowpoke and Slowbro, they both were psychic Pokemon, meaning that I have to use a version of them that is that. So like I have the IR, the SR has to be the a psychic version of them. So whatever their first introduction to the Pokemon world was, whatever their identity was at that point, that is what we have to go off of. So King Gambit, Team Rocket, and Spectrio. And then one of my friends, actually at Game Haven, I was telling him about it today when I picked up all this stuff, and he was asking me why I was doing that, and I said, I don't know, I just want to make it a little bit harder than just, hey, let's just get, you know, any version of this. Like, no, we don't want to do any version. We want to do something that hasn't been done before, or at least that I know has not been done before, like within my personal social network. So want to give that a shot, which, and then ended up looking through my collection and found quite a few things that were actually in there. So I said, okay, yeah, I can use this. Like I have the SIR Ninetales from Obsidian Flames. So I said, okay, that's kind of cool. I have a Gengar from the Lost Origins. I said, dude, that's perfect. I bought a lot of 151, so I have the promo of what is that guy's name? Snorlax. I got a whole bunch of promos, but I have one of those, so I said, oh, that's perfect. Ooh, Charmander. All right, I'm gonna need this Charmander, because I also have another binder that I have that's just like Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizards, because they've always been my favorite. Hitmontop, and the best part is that it's a full art, which means I can use this for my binder. That is great. Love it for my Pokedex. And then the Charmander. I want to sleeve this too, so that way I can use it. Yeah, actually, and even I ended up picking up some shiny. So the Game Haven had the shiny Charmander, Charmeleon from, I think it's Shiny Fates, and then they also had the shiny Charmander, Charmeleon from Paldea something. So ended up getting both of those, all 4 cards, just to kind of round out, you know, what I had. All right, Pikachu, Skitty, Erica's Bellsprout, Rotom, Virum, Canary, Goldluck, Dunsparce, Tapakoto. Alright. Well, so far liking the ETB of it, of this. I know a lot of people have kind of been going kind of crazy over the Ascended Heroes. Ooh, alright. I love the hollows. Waitress. That's funny. There's a card literally called Waitress. Okay. Raichu, Mischief, Golduck, and Hoopa. Alright. Got 2 packs left of this. You know, actually, just getting the Zekrom, I'm really glad that I bought this, because this was kind of on my way out. That I was like, oh, you guys got some ETBs? They're like, yeah, we only got a couple right now. And I said, you know what, let me just get one. Just so that way I can say that I've opened one, and then I have a box. Meowth. 3, I think. Corrupt. Chikorita. Chikorita was, I actually really liked Chikorita in Gen 2. But, I mean, you can't beat Typhlosion, like, was just a boss. Was a Charizard without wings. Basic Energy, Skitty, Bellsprout, Rotom, T-Pig, Air Balloon, Chromatic, Golduck again, Bravery. Oh, and a Marrow. Look at that. That's actually pretty dope. And we got the Marrow. I actually like this art. All right, and you know what? It's another full art that I can use. So perfect. All right, so that is the Ascended Heroes bundle. Which, I mean, personally, 3 hits out of there, minus, you know, Charmander, which is just me. But that's actually not bad. I am not upset about that in the slightest. All right, gonna put these in here for now, just to get them a little bit out of the way. All right, now next we are gonna go on to, we're gonna do this in like sections. So I think that'll be good. So let's now do the surprise box, because we want to see what promo do we get out of here. Considering there is 9, I think right now, as of this recording, we have 4 of them, 4 out of the 9, so we still got a couple to go. But I am excited to see if we can possibly complete them. That'd be awesome. Oh, sorry. All right. Pull this out. All right, box. Go to the side. All right, packs. We've got the little cards here. Yeah, and in each of them. So let's slide those over there. And then we have our packs. Now we have our promo. What is it? Glaceon. All right, we got a Glaceon with the Prismatic Evolutions promo sticker on there. I think we already have Glaceon at the point of this recording, so we'll set that one aside. We'll have to take a look at it later. Let's start cracking the packs. Still searching for any of the SIRs from this. So Basic Energy, Slowpoke, Duskull, Cottony, Latello, Org's Mask, Festival Grounds, Haluka, Execute, Black Belts Training, and a Glaceon. Alright, so nothing really there on that first pack. Sorry, I forgot. Let me separate this slightly. Hollows, non-hollows, reverse hollows, non-hollows. Alright. There's a code. Patrick. Okay, now we said this before in one of the last videos, was that the basic energy, we were just like hitting if the basic energy was hollow. This one is hollow, so let's see if we can hit anything here. Slowpoke, Hippotas, Eevee, Great Tusk, Briar, Professors, Setas. But okay, we got a Pokeball Bronzor. I know we've got a couple of those already, so. And then we have a reverse hollow Bronzor. All right. Well, I feel like that. Oh, all right. We got a Sylveon EX. I don't think we've gotten that one yet. So, hey, I am down with that. Slide that into an actual evolution one. It's pretty. All right. So we got something. I'm not too upset by that, because at least we got something. And I gotta sleeve up the Pokeball. Forget about that. And bronze, you go over here. Boom. Okay. Slide that. Alright, so the hollow, and we got something, so who knows? This is non-hollow though, so. I keep getting tricked because I keep seeing something shiny back there, and the whole time I'm like, wait, is it something? Is it something? Okay, so we got a Pokeball, Buddy Pofin. Second Pokeball. Ooh, Friends of Paldea. Alright. Wait a minute. Why are these sticking? So we got a Friends of Paldea, but this is sticking. Oh, and a Master Ball Vaporeon. Dope. This pack was good. This was a good pack. Master Ball Vaporeon. Full art, or what is this, SR? Of Friends of Paldea and Pokeball. This was a solid pack. A Pokeball. The Master Ball almost got away from us too. Sitting right there on the side, wasn't even just trying to hide. But that Vaporeon, nope, we got it. Alright. Alright, let's see. Why is it feeling so thick? Well, I'm trying to figure out, why are they like sticking together? Miltank, Professor's Research, nope, that Haluka, Techno Radar, Carmine, Cottony, Sylveon Reverse, Groudon. Alright, so that is our first right there. Let me get this in a better spot. Alright. So again, I don't think that was too bad. I mean, getting the Master Ball Vaporeon, Friends of Paldea, Sylveon EX, those are actually not too bad as far as those, in my opinion. Alright, so now let's move on to the bundle. The Ceremonial Dagger. Alright. And we get our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs. So box opening wise, this actually isn't too bad. This is actually pretty good so far. Hoping that this bundle can just keep up with the pace here. Energy. Almost forgot where I put everything. No bad. Black belt. I'm putting everything in the wrong spot. See, change it up just a little bit, messes everything up. Fan Rotom. Slowpoke. See, this is what I was talking about with Slowpoke, because it's blue, but the first, it's water type in this set, but the original set, it was like the first iteration of it, first introduction of it, it was a Psychic Pokemon. Shaman, Durlando, Reverse, Munkidori, Reverse, and Jolteon. Alright, first pack, nada. Didn't get nothing. Luckily, we have a lot more packs to go. Boom. Slide over. Alright, water. Professor's Research. Hippodon. Suicune. I mean, it did good the one time because we got the Pokeball out of it, but I don't know. I always get worrisome whenever I see that. Glass Trumpet. Alright, so far, bundle has not been doing anything for us. So. Alright, Dusk, Sneasel, Larry. I don't know. Where's Mask? Okay, I'm alright. I thought I saw something, but I wasn't too sure. Wasn't 100%. So we got another one of this one. Alright, well, that's a hit, I guess. You know, can't say that the bundle was a complete loss at that point, because at least we got something. But I still am searching for those really good ones. Alright, Hollow Energy. We have a Hollow Energy here. Not a God Pack, but it's a Hollow Energy, so there is a chance that this card is smudged with something on it. I don't know what that is. Hopefully it'll give us something good. Oh, a Pokeball Glaceon. Alright, Pokeball Glaceon. Pretty sure that we don't have that one. What do we got behind it? We have a Slowpoke. Alright, anything behind this? Fluttermane. Okay. But we got the Pokeball Glaceon, which I'm very confident we don't have that one yet. So that's actually pretty cool. Alright. More packs. Watch out. Slide over. Basic Energy, Dunsparce. And the nice thing about all these energies and stuff, the reason I'm kind of setting them aside, I know some people just kind of like throw them in the pile, but as part of the my binder, I'm actually writing everything down on these and then sliding them into the binder, so that way I know exactly what I'm looking for, and I know exactly where they go, and I know what identity that they have to have, what energy identity that they have to have. So that's where I'm kind of setting them off to the side. Granted, I'm not going to use the hollows because, you know, they're hollows, but the non-hollow ones, yeah, whatever. I'll write on those things all day. Tar, Monterey, Professor's Research. It's the last pack for the bundle. Can we get something? Nope. All right. So out of the bundle, we got Amoris and Glaceon. All right. So I guess let's finally set these off to the side and let's crack open the big Elite Trainer box, which I am excited to do because you can't find these things practically anywhere, and I have never opened one, and I am looking forward to opening this and seeing what is inside. Oh. Alright, crack it open. Throw that to the side. Alright, so first off, we've got this booklet, just like all the other ones, yep. And what do we need? What do we need, everybody? Oh, wait, what is that? Oh, I think this is the Eevee I wanted to use too. But the ones that we really want are, yeah, those evolutions, those beautiful, beautiful evolutions. They're the ones that we want. Alright. See, this is what I was thinking that it was. This is what it normally is. So when I opened up that other one, saw that whole plastic thing, I'm like, whoa, what is this? Alright, so some brown. Not too fancy with that one. Regular coins. Yeah, I got hundreds of those. Ah, yes, the Eevee. So because this Eevee is sleeping, this is the Eevee that I will end up using in my Pokedex. So that I am super excited now, even more that I got this box because of that Eevee. Alright, sleeves. Oh, okay. I like the sleeves. These are pretty nice. Might end up using them. And some energies, which I'm going to end up using these later. And then as far as packs, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 packs. 9 packs of Prismatic. Well, we can go on, start cracking these babies. Yeah, you know what? That Eevee deserves this Eevee is just so freaking cute. Ugh. But yeah. So because that Eevee, like, because it's sleeping, I'm super excited for it, because that is definitely one of the ones that I looked at as far as promos, SIRs, IRs, all that stuff. Wait a minute, what is... I don't know, we might have got something. Kyrian, Slowking. What is it? Oh, Umbreon EX. Okay, wow, that freaked me out a little bit. I saw like some different colors, some different shades. I was like, oh, whoa, hold on, did we get something? But that is beautiful, Umbreon EX. I almost freaked out there. Okay, so we got the Sylveon, the Umbreon. But that was the first pack. Oh, I hope that the rest of the packs aren't duds or anything. They were like, here you go. We're gonna give you the best thing up front. And yeah, no, okay. Hollow Energy. We got a Hollow Energy here. Let's see. Slowpoke, Hippotas, Badoo, Spritzy, Techno Radar, Haluka, Carmine, Pokeball Goldeen, Nolbat, Dustmore. Alright, Pokeball Goldeen, that was what was in here. Getting a lot of Pokeballs today. So, alright. Almost pack trick that thing again. Alright, Basic Energy, Hippotas, Eevee, Spritzy, Pupitar, Techno Radar, Festival Grounds, Great Tusk, Brazong, Houndoom, Roaring Moon. Alright, Hollow Energy. Let's see, can we get something? Brazong, Professor's Research, Badoo, a Bunnery, a Dippling, Coding, Heatran. Ooh, a Pokeball Flareon. Ooh, that is beautiful. Pokeball Flareon. Haluka. Uh-oh, we got something else here. What do we get? Oh, we got the Vaporeon EX. All right. So that's great so we got two EV EXs and we got a Pokeball Flareon. Not too bad so far. Getting some hits. Ba-dow. Alright, Basic Energy. Duskull, Cottony, Latello. You know, I'm not complaining about this, but it would be cool if we could just open a God Pack. I'm just throwing it out there. God Pack with all of them, that'd be great. Since the only one so far that we've gotten is the Vaporeon. Oh. Code. Alright, not Hollow Energy. So, let's see if we get anything. Shaman, Latello, Dunsparce. Oh, Snorlax EX, look at that. I honestly didn't even realize Snorlax was in this set. I knew there was a Lugia, I didn't realize Snorlax was. Alright, Snorlax EX. I know that we don't have that one because I didn't even know it was in the set, so. Alright, we're getting some hits. Oh no, not too bad of an ETB. Alright, Hollow Energy. Come on. Give us the goods. Give us something good. Zong, Orgsmass, Earthen Vessel. Alright. We got a Pokeball Draloak. Dracloak? Draloak? I don't know. Alright. Pokeball. I'm wondering, I feel like for this opening right now, it seems like just about all of the Hollow Energies, I'm getting something out of it, so. Alright, we got 2 packs left in this opening. If we could just score one of them, just one. Alright, excuse Larry, Bug, Briar, Sylveon, Reverse, Execute, Reverse, Flareon. Alright, last pack magic, everyone. Hoping for that last pack magic. Code. Flip. Alright, not a hollow energy. Badoo, Monterey, Hippodon, Pinsir, Dipling, Heatran, Black Belt Trainer, Master Ball Sneasel. Alright, Master Ball Sneasel. Alright, that's I'm okay with that. Going out on a Master Ball. Alright, so all in all, we got some pretty good stuff. We got some more of the EXs. We got a Master Ball, Vaporeon, Master Ball, Sneasel, whole bunch of Pokeballs out of here. The QTV, Meryl, Hitmontop. Not too bad, everybody. Well, thank you all so much for watching, and thank you again, Game Haven, for sponsoring this video, hooking us up. So, can't wait to see everybody on the next one. See ya.